everybody on YouTube, it's your boy, the Memphis XLRA, coming at you with the 100 Days Yu-Gi-Oh! Every day for 100 days, we're dueling with a different deck every day. Today, folks, I'm fulfilling the promise I made a million years ago. We're playing Fusion Blue Eyes, everybody. We played Chaos Max before, now we've got the OG Blue Eyes. We're fusing him together with him and his brothers, making our powerful fusion monsters, destroying our opponents, and everything they could ever love. So, we've got ourselves a nice deck that's focused around, turboing these out, searching out the wazoo. We have so much search options, it's not even funny. It's ridiculous. So we're going to go ahead into Ygopro, have ourselves a good time. Shout of the day. I'm just going to put a whole bunch of all you subscribers of mine whose names I know. I'm going to put y'all up here on the screen. Thank you guys so much for sticking with my channel. Thanks for getting me to 140 subs, which is just phenomenal. You guys are the best. So I just want to shout out each and every one of you that's on the screen right here. Thank you guys for staying by. And so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show this deck off, show the combos, and we'll have ourselves a good time. Let's get started. Alrighty, our first opponents want to go second with this deck. We're mostly about OTKs and stuff. We don't always get the OTK, but when we get the OTK, we get an OTK. So, opening hand. Really depends on what we draw. I mean, I've got this here Lightning Storm to just nuke stuff, so that's something. I just really need to draw into, like, I don't know. My White Stone of Legend would be very nice. Because I got my good old cards of consonants. Okay, so we're up against good old Bravo, the fighter of our hires. We're up against some good old for hire action. So it's a funny thing. That was the first day of this season. It was for hires. I remember the deck fondly. Because it did just, it's a good fun deck for hires, I mean, they're not, like, too degenerate or anything. I mean, they don't lock themselves into themselves or anything, but, it's like they can still do stuff and have fun doing it. So, what does this one do? Ouch. That hurts. It did, like, 1,000 damage. I don't like that. I don't like having to take damage. Legacy of the Duelist. When your monster class attack, blah, 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 blah. Fascinating. I have no idea what that does. I also don't know why he didn't go for full go, but we'll find out eventually. Let's go ahead and get rid of his spell traps. I don't trust those. At the very least, I'll bait out whatever this is. I don't know if it's like, I don't know, Solemn Judgment or something. Was it? No, it's Sensor different. Okay, it's there. Can only be one. Interesting choice. Regardless, White Stone of Legend, I can discard. Now I get 2 draws. Whenever the White Stone hits the grave, well, I get a Blue Peeps Whitey Dragon. And I am going to go ahead and make my good old-fashioned Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon. I can use my King of the Swamp as one material if it's specifically listed on my fusion monster. The other one has to be the right one, though, so let's see here. You know what? Let's go for double Twin Bursty Dragon. I like that idea very much. Let's go for Ygopro. Like I said, the stone is not a once per turn effect or anything of the sort. So I'm going to just go ahead and go for broke. I'm just going to double Twin Burst on this guy. This poor lad. All he wanted to do was play. Well, that's what you get for not going for full go. I'm very concerned as to why he did not go for full go. It's very strange. Very strange indeed. Twin Bursty boy, he's kind of our backbone fusion. He's the one we go for when we can't go for the OTKs, because he can attack monsters twice, and he can't be destroyed in battle, and if he battles something and it doesn't die, he banishes that card. It's a pretty nice thing, and wishing right now I had myself some Gustav action, but I don't. It's fine. My opponent's got a whole mess of, like, nothing, and, I am going to do this. Wait, what? I can't use Ygopro? Alright, it has to be dragons. Okay, I was thinking of going for the spheres, just to have some bounce action, but I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine, because my opponent surrendered. Alright, well, if we have a lot of duels like that where I just crush my opponent, I've got a whole bunch of replays saved up, so I'll go ahead and leave those at the end of this episode. But for now, let's go for duel number 2, and continue to show off Blue Eyes' power, beating over everything. Alrighty, second opponents. Let's go try going second again. Alrighty, right. That's what we shall do. What do we got for a hand? I mean, it's something. It's not the greatest hand in the world, but it's like something I can do, Really depends on what we draw into. If I could draw cards and constants would be nice, because then I could do more of that. We got so much draw power and search power in this deck, it's kind of crazy. We're up against Fluffals. Might do them for one of the last days of this series, or this season, I should say. Because they did get new support. We'll see how it goes. Actually, this version of Ygopro is not getting any more support, so I don't know if he'll have the new stuff. I mean, we'll find out in a minute. That's the thing. Yeah, this version of Ygopro is getting taken down. I gotta switch out eventually. No, I'll leave it. I'll leave this version for a little while longer, just for old time's sake and all that good stuff. Interesting indeed. Let's go ahead, summon out our Blue Peeps alternative White Boy Dragon. Be like, hello, how's it going? That'll be step 1. Let me think, what do I want for step 2? Normal summon the Sage. That way, I can add myself. I'll get the White Stone, but I'm going to get the White Stone of Legend, because that'll help me search another Blue Eyes eventually. Obviously, can't play it right this minute. Let's go ahead for... yes, pop his monster. Pop it. There you go. Although that, sent from hand field, yeah, add a Fright for card, yep. He's probably going to get, like, another Fright for fusion. Something to that effect. That way he can do the fusion out of the graveyard. Or Patchwork, that works too. And that indeed works too. Let's go ahead and do the Polywally Shuffle. Be like, Polywally Shuffle. Be like, hello, here I am. And then we're going to go for Return of the Dragon Lords. This will revive my Blue Eyes White Dragon. It'll also give my dragon some protection from stuff, so let's go ahead. And I want to leave that on the board for now, because I'm going to do a Synchro Summon. So, yeah, we'll just hit him out with a Twin Burst Dragon. And we'll hit him out with White Dragon. So that's a clean 6,000 damage right there. Not bad at all. And I just realized I made a huge goof. I forgot entirely I had Monster Reborn. Oh my goodness. Please don't hate. I was so preoccupied on doing other stuff. Okay, this isn't an issue. Not a huge issue. I've got Spiritual Dragon. It's all good. I'll save this for later anyway. All's good in the hood. Yes, I could have gone for an Otike, but it's fine. Actually, I don't know if White Dragon could... Well, he might have been able to attack, but regardless, it's fine. You know? Could have revived Dragon for more stuff, but it's good. No, I'm good. Yeah, so basically this prevents my opponent from summoning multiple monsters in a turn. And it also lets me negate an effect in the graveyard once per turn. That is some... Is that alternate artwork for Saw? I didn't know he had alternate artwork. Crazy. He looks so much more menacing without the yellow bits. Alright, Fluffy Dog, adding him more stuff, I see. I see indeed. Plus, I'm also thinking, you know, if he makes, like, Kraken or something, Monster Reborn will be good for bringing back my Twin Burst Dragon. Alright. So, the question is, what are you fusing into, Kraken? I'm gonna go off on a limb and say it's probably Kraken. Although he did, let's see, he's got Saw, that has a graveyard effect, right? No, that's when it's normal summoned. I'm thinking of the other guy. Okay, what are you getting, Toiger? Tony the Toiger? That's fine. Some might say that's not a good thing, but it's fine. Because what I can do is I can swap my Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. I'll be like, how's it going? I can swap him out for my Azure Eyes Silver Dragon. But I just realized misses timing, but that's what Return of the Dragon Lords is for. And now Azure Eyes is going to make it so he can't target or destroy me with card effects until the end of the next turn. So if he wants to get rid of these by anything, it's going to either be non-destruction or battle. One of those two things, and he doesn't have much left to be destroying me in battle, that's for sure. So I'm going to go off on a limb and say that the new support is not on here, because if it was, he would have done it by now. Vertandaconda, my mortal foe. Are you actually playing the Dark Magician guy? Because he won't work right now. You know, I've stopped you from destroying my stuff, so that won't work anymore. That won't work lights now, laddie. Plus, you can't even use it, so I don't even know why you made it. So there's a win against Fluffals, another fusion deck that sadly couldn't out my big dragons. So let's go for duel number 3. Continue this little run we're going, and, you know, have fun doing it. Alrighty, third opponent. Let's keep on going how we're going. As long as I keep going second, I should be all good in the hood. Up against a 40-some-odd card deck. Alright. Not the greatest opening hand in the world, though. I really need something that lets me discard. Or at the very least, if I could draw, like... Well, if I could draw cards of constant, it would be perfect. Other than that, we'll see. We'll see indeed. Well, I mean, I can summon the alternate dragon, obviously. And this is a tuner. So, I suppose it's better than I'm giving it credit for. What the heck did he just do? Galaxy Brave, reveal Photon, summon this card, level becomes the level of that monster. This card's normal entirety. Okay, so he's just playing some good old Galaxy Photons. Not necessarily good, because they can do some stuff, man. They can do some crazy stuff. They're all at Exceeds plays as well. Oddly enough, he's also level 8. I mean, obviously the character from the anime or whatever was based on old Kaiba, but still. It's like, he's the same thing. He's level 8, light, dragons, etc., etc. So, let's see what he does. Oh, goodness. What was that? I have no idea. Okay. So he's got all these monsters. I know this one lets him, let's see. Take a Galaxy Photon Dragon. See, summon it. Blah, blah, blah. Hope Harbinger Dragon. I can deal with that. Just blow it up with Alternative Dragon, really. That's all I really need to do. Alright, and I've got another Alternative Dragon if I need it. So let's go ahead and do that thing I said I would do. Let's go ahead and bring out Alternative Dragon. And I'll go ahead and pop this so I can play my spells. Very nice. Go ahead for the White Stone of the Ancients. Very cool. And we'll go ahead. I could also make Erratic Spheres, too. Difficult decision, that one. I kind of want to bounce his stuff. Yeah. Let's go for the bouncing of things. So I'll make the Erratic Sphere of Heavens. And I'll leave that in the graveyard. I am going to use one of these so I can just have another monster on the board. Can I do battle right now? Yes, I can. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Alrighty, so now we know that all works, so I'm just going to go ahead and end my turn. My White Stone is going to get me another Blue Eyes. If we had a spell, I'd go for the Spirit of White, but for now, we'll just go for the OG Blue Eyes. I always like the OG Blue Eyes artwork. It's cool. It's a really cool artwork. And my opponent surrenders from overwhelming Blue Eyes power. I didn't even do much damage. You were fine. Okay, well, regardless of that, I still got my replays for later. So let's go for the 4th duel. See if we can get a bit more back and forth or something. So, let's go there. Alrighty, our 4th and final opponent. I say that even though I'm probably going to go and do a bonus 5th duel on top of those replays. Just because it's been such a quick day today. I don't know what it is. Decent enough opening hand. Let me think about this, yeah? Got my Dragon Shrine, which lets me dump stuff. My Cards of Constants, which lets me draw more if I have my dang old tuners. It's alright hand. It's an alright hand. Got my King of the Swamp, but I need more dragons, like I said. But I can easily make that work. All I need really is a poly. So, it's a handful of possibilities, is what I'm trying to say. It's one of those hands that just speaks of many different things that could happen. So we'll see what our opponent's going to do. I'm seeing a 12-card extra deck, which is interesting. It's always interesting when you don't see, like, you know, if your opponent's playing no extra deck, you know it's either Monarchs or True Dracos. If you see that they're playing 15 cards, well, that could be anything. But when they have, like, a different number of cards, it's like, what are you doing? What is your plan? I don't know. It's that bit of air of mystery that I love. Makes me think I should start playing with less than a full extra deck. But then I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. Okay. So, what are you doing, Mr. Player 888? So far, you haven't done much of anything. Yeah, so it's like, I don't know why people, like, wait so long. It's kind of weird. Okay, so he's playing Invocation. Okay. Okay, yeah, I just had to answer a quickie message. What is this, Gwenda? Okay, so he's playing Invoked Shaddoll. So he gets a Shaddoll monster, and he gets to draw a card. Alright, so he's gonna search and then draw. Good choice. Better to search, then draw, and then search. Because then you might accidentally get 2 copies of the same card that you only wanted one of. So, good idea. I mean, he still can do that, but less chance now. Slightly, maybe. Okay, so you're going for good old Wendy, and then you're going to go for a draw. Alright. He's trying to lock me out of my stuff. I don't necessarily appreciate that. I can only special summon the once while this is on the board. I really need some stuff. Okay, let's see what we draw into. Sage with the eyes of blue? Okay, that's fine. Let's go for Dragon Shrine to start. We'll go for dang old Dragon Shrine and see what happens. Although he might Ash Blossom me, which would not be good. But I don't have no Call by the Grave. I have so much search, I didn't think I'd need the Call by the Grave as much. We'll go ahead and dump the Dragon Spirit, because he counts as a normie. And we'll dump a White Stone, because that'll search me a Blue Eyes. Dang old Blue Eyes White Dragon. That's right. What do you got? Oh, now do you have an Ash Blossom? He might have an Ash Blossom. He might. That's the thing. Let's see. Don't want to do that. Let's just go ahead and bring out our alternative dragon, I suppose. Let's go start with him. You're like, hello, how's it going? So now the question is, what do you have? You got something. I'm curious as to what this something is. That's the thing. I can't think of too many things. I mean, we already have, you know, he has Wendy. What the other card could be, I could not tell you. Let's just go ahead and battle over Winda. I'd rather get rid of Winda, let me tell you. I mean, again, he's got oh, wait. Alistair, I forgot. Oh, stupid me. Stupid me. Okay, this is not a problem. It's not the problem at all. Let's go ahead and King of the Swamp. Go ahead, King of the Swamp, and we are going to add ourselves a Poly. That's just what we're going to have to do. Good enough that I got rid of Alistair there. It's fine, you know. Better that he's in the graveyard now than anything else. Better that he's not in the opponent's hand. Ah, but now he's got the Ash. Oh, you. You and I are not going to get along today. I'm sorry to say, my friend. Okay. This is fine, though. I can deal with this. I can deal with this. I think. Probably. Probably going to be able to get around this. Hopefully. You know, I got my Sage with the Blue Eyes. I can summon that. Summon a Shaddoll face up or face down defense. Probably going to be face down, obviously. Yeah, I'll summon Sage, add the card of Consonance. I mean, not the card of Consonance, but the my stone. Add myself a rock. And then I can ditch the rock for this, draw 2, search a Blue Eyes, hope to draw into a polymerization or some such that will allow me to start beating into my opponent's stuff. So if I can get Twin Burst Dragon, I can start banishing these, and that'll really mess up with his strategy. Because he's all about, you know, locking me out and stuff and doing these flips and being sent to the grave by card effect. So if I can stop that, should in theory be good. This is the first duel of the day, isn't it, that actually had some back and forth. It's crazy. Blue Eyes are usually so overwhelmingly powerful when they get everything going that, you know, it's hard to be on the back end. The back end is not where Blue Eyes goes. He's on the front end. Alright, there's a Poly. Very nice. So like I said, go for the Sage with the Eyes of Blue. We already know he has Alistair. Hopefully he doesn't have another Ash Blossom. That would be bad. That would pretty much be game right there, I'd say. I mean, I could still do stuff, but it wouldn't be stuff I'd want to... Okay, that's not a problem. I was thinking, is that a problem? No, it's not really. I just need the White Stone. That's all that really matters. Okay. Go for the cards of Consonance. I'm going to draw some more cards. I already know you have Alistair. Don't even try to fool me there. You don't even try to do that. Don't even bloody try it. Alright, let's go ahead and... Polymerization. Be like, hello, how's it going? I'm gonna polymerization all over you, my friend. I mean, I know I said... Let's see, this card's... Okay, you know what? No. I'm just gonna go for Neo Blue Eyes and just annihilate this guy. Let's just do that thing I just said and annihilate this guy. Attack Windy, because he'll take the most damage from that one first. Be like, hello, Wendy. Goodbye, Wendy. Then we'll dump another Neo, and we'll attack again. We'll just annihilate this guy's board. I mean, he is going to get to draw and discard and all that good stuff. But, you know, apples to oranges and all that good stuff, I'm just going to do all the damage I can do. Because that's what Blue Eyes is all about. Do all the damage. Plus, I've got these Neos in the graveyard. They'll give me a bit of protection if he tries to target me with stuff. I can negate it. That's what the Blue Eyes Ultimate does in the grave. Let me think. Yeah, I'll probably do that. I got 2 revival cards. I should do that. And he does have to discard one. We already know one of the things in his hand. We already know he's going to get himself Shaddoll monster. Yep. Which Shaddoll monster? I couldn't tell you. Squamata, maybe? Maybe Beastie Boy? One of those 2, I would guess. That's my guess. Or possibly another Wendy, I suppose. Could be a lot of things. He's thinking about it, though. But yes, I'm going to use my return and my Monster Reborn or buy a couple Blue Eyes. Okay, he did get Wendy. He got himself a Wendy. He survived by the skin of his teeth. That's fine. Let's go ahead, bring back the Blue Eyes White Dragon. If you're wondering why I didn't do that before, this guy's effect only works when he's all by him lonesome. It's kind of a thing. It's a necessary restriction for such unwarranted power. So let's go ahead and make Titanic Galaxy to attempt to lock down spells and stuff. And we should be good. You know? I got 1 spell negate, so if I can negate an important fusion card, I should, in theory, be good. Granted, if he's got, like, Super Poly, then I'm going to be in trouble. That's the one thing I'm worried about, is Super Poly. The Super Poly just wrecks, I mean, with him, because he's Shaddolls, you know, and Shaddoll Construct uses light monsters, and I'm almost all white monsters, you know, it's a tricky thing. So, yeah, Alistair the Invoker. He's going to be attempting to invoke my butt. That is what you add. I mean, that's always what you add. Of course, it is Alistair. I'm sorry. I almost forgot what you did there for a second. I'm just really trying to focus on what this guy is trying to do to me. He's trying to do terrible things. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. So, yeah, he's thinking. I mean, he's got to work around this. He's got to work around that. Okay, that's fine. It's not necessarily fine, but it's like, yeah, I better not. I'm fearful of things like Elysiums and junk. Even though he can't do Elysium and junk. So I might as well be like, negate that. I know to negate that at the very least. Even if he draw another... Nope, that was the right choice. Okay, opponent surrendered. But he put up a better fight than my other opponent. So you know what, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to give you a quick shout of all those replays I've got. And then we'll go into the end screen. Wizards had a pretty good run today, folks. We beat everybody we went up against. Granted, never went up against anything meta or anything, so don't expect to take this to the World Championships and win again. So, you know, it's a nice, fun deck playing with Blue Eyes White Dragons, just making big dragons, beating over stuff. And you know what? Sometimes in life, you just gotta take it simple, you know? You don't have to make your deck all about negating everything. You don't have to make your deck about making long-winded combos. Sometimes you just need a few searches and a few big scaly boys. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's deck. Smash like if you did. Tomorrow we got Vendreads coming back at it. Hopefully I'll do those properly this time around. And so, hope to see you guys there. Until next time, your boy Memphis is signing out. Take care till next time.